Hello, ladies and gentlemen. So this is part two of the Mr. DDP drawing tutorial. I'm going to now tackle the body here. So let's get a little closer. All right. And what we want is we want a square, okay, or a rectangle tool. I'm just going to set that. And what we want to do is we want to round out these corners. And to do that, we're going to use the fillet tool. So I'm going to choose two sides by rectangle. It's going to set that fillet and we're going to move it so it matches this curve. I'm going to hit OK and set that. And then when we, oh, sorry, let me just grab that fillet again. And then we're just going to keep matching that curve. If we keep the fillet going, it'll just keep matching the same. Okay, so that's the same. And that's the same. So we're going to set that, and now we have the right shape for this body here. So for this here, we're going to use another rectangle. I'm going to set it about here. All right. And what we want to do for this, let's zoom in, just maybe get the line a little closer. Okay. And what we're going to do here is we're going to use the chamfer equal distance. And I'm going to be getting this line and this line. Sorry, did it not take? Hold on. Get that chamfer again. All right. And then we want to move this so it matches this angle. And not sure what happened here. So we're gonna fix. I'm gonna set this here. I'm going to redraw this rectangle. And then I'm going to snip this line, this line, this line, this line, and this line. And then I'm going to hit OK. I'm going to make sure that this line here is over. And this is how we get this part right here. Let me see if we can snip some of this here. There we go. Okay. All right, we're good. Now, to get the rest of the arm, I'm going to use my rectangle tool. We're going to start where we left off. And we're going to get this here. Now, we are going to then utilize the chamfer again to get this, and it's just going to conform to that angle, should. And that's how we get this shape here. Now we're going to utilize our circle tool. We're going to make a circle that fits that. Be a little bigger. No, that's fine. And then I'm going to use the snip tool to get rid of this line here. And that's how we get that. So if we were to toggle off the canvas, this is what we have. Personally, I'd like to see this line right here. I must have gotten rid of it. Okay, cool. And then if this isn't blue, that means there is a line that is off. So let's just see what's going on here. Okay, right here. Okay, now that that turned blue, we know that it is a closed shape. Okay, I'm just going to leave that. That looks fine. Okay, I'm going to toggle on my canvas. And now let's get this here. So I'm going to use a 3-point arc to get from the bottom of this line and the bottom of this line and just try to get that same curve. If you have trouble making the curve, you can zoom in a little more. All right. And let's see if we can just kind of extend that down and make the line a little more conformed and make sure it's touching the other lines. Okay, so now that we have this line, I'm going to get my regular line tool and I'm going to connect it from here to here. Okay, and this isn't blue, so there's something wrong here. I'm going to maybe extend it. There we go. Now it turned blue. It's a solid shape. And we're going to be using our line tool for this part. And I'm going to be making a rectangle. Okay, like that. And we're going to be going back to our chamfer to get these two lines. And it just kind of conforms to where that angle is. And then I'm going to be going back to my 3-point arc. And I'm going to be getting this line here. All right. So now we're almost done. We're going to grab the feet. Okay. For this, we're going to be doing line tool. Zoom in, make sure I got the line right. Okay. Now let's finish the foot profile. Oops. This was kind of a messy drawing. Let's snip that. Okay, now we're gonna grab this. Right, so let's just take a look at how that looks. I'm gonna extend this line here. Okay, but let's take a look here. Does that look good? Not sure. We're gonna move this line here. Maybe I'll just redraw it. Okay. Okay. So that's the main drawing. So what we're going to do now is we're going to create our text and we're going to make a text box like that. Here I'm going to be writing Mr. Enter DDP. You can choose, so that's how big it's going to be. So let's see, let's try 0.3. All right, that's fine. We're going to center align it. All right, and we could change the font. So you could do whatever you want as long as it's visible. I will do a, hmm. So you have all of these here. I'll do Comic Sans. All right. And all right. And I'm just going to hit OK. And let's just take a look at what we have. I'm going to switch off the canvas and let's get rid of, see those constraints are gone. All right. Okay. So this is the completed drawing. And what I'm going to have you do is in your engineer's notebook, you're going to be creating a new entry. You can call it Fusion 360 Mr. DDP. I want the blueprint, this here, to be the first thing in your engineer's notebook. I'm going to have this be the second thing. We're going to do a screenshot. And to do a screenshot, you're going to be using the snippet tool. So find that. And then thirdly, we're going to be making this into a three-dimensional Mr. DDP with color in the next tutorial. So that'll be the third thing in your engineer's notebook. All right. See you at the next tutorial.